Hello, everybody. It's Glenda back from Top Notch Legal, and my tip today is all about trying to terminate a contract before the official end date of the contract. And it could be because the other party to the contract is in breach, or you're just not happy with how things are going. So you've got to be very careful how you go about this, because you could find out that you have illegally repudiated the contract and that you are in the wrong, whereas you started off with the other party in the wrong. So we've got to get it right. So I've just got a few little tips for you. Now, first of all, of course, you've got to review the contract. You've got to thoroughly review its terms and check out what the terms and conditions are with regard to terminating the contract, any notice periods or other requirements for giving notice. Then you must identify valid grounds for terminating the contract. So check it carefully. Make sure that you've got those valid grounds. If you're not sure, and I strongly recommend that you seek out your commercial lawyer to get this right. Your contract most likely has provisions dealing with giving notices before you terminate. Often contracts will say that you have to give, for example, a 30-day written notice, giving the other party 30 days within which to rectify the default before you terminate. So check whether or not you've got any provisions like that. And then, does the contract require you to mediate before you terminate? Quite often today, and certainly in most contracts that I provide for clients, I require that the parties go through the mediation process first. This often has the chance of a good outcome and can restore actually the contractual relationship between the parties. Certainly, it's faster, more cost effective than courts, and often faster and more cost effective than negotiation. And you need to take steps to mitigate or to reduce any losses that you are experiencing because of the other party's default. Even though they are at default and you're suffering because of it, you can't allow things to just drift on where there might be an opportunity for you to reduce the costs that you're experiencing. Courts will always look at that. You've got to come to the court with what we call clean hands and show that you've taken steps to reduce the losses that you're experiencing. So, of course, you've got to make sure that you comply with all the provisions of the contract, even though maybe the other party is not. And as I said, I think the best thing is that you can do is to seek legal advice so that you do it correctly. And as I always say, I know you look at us lawyers as being really expensive, but the expense truly does come when you get it wrong. So it's an investment to go and get legal advice. If you want help with any of these issues, please do reach out to us. You can reach us at glendad@topnotchlegal.com.au. So that's my tip for today. Bye now.